Hello, I'm Gameboy Lyric, and this is my first Mario video. So, yeah, and this time we're gonna be trying to beat my Mario Maker levels without mashing left. Now, 1-1 was pretty easy, but I can't grab Fire Flower, so that was pretty annoying. But 1-2 needed 4 left presses because, as you saw, I freeze framed there. But yeah, you need to use invisible blocks to go up. And, well, yeah, you need to go left to enter that pipe to get to the end of the level. So, 1-2 is impossible. So, yeah. It's impossible to be 1-2. But, yeah, let's hope that's one of the only levels that are impossible. But, yeah. But 1-3, I managed to get it done in literally 10 seconds. So that was easy. Now 1-4. Well, 1-4. Oh, wow. Here we go. 1-4 had me dying probably around 5 or 10 times trying to do this. 1-4 is a very hard level. But then I somehow ended up doing this. This is like some speedrun strats right here. Wow. Anyway, 2-1 was very easy. I don't even have to commentate on this. It was so easy. But I'm just going to tell you some things like going left presses into pipes don't count. So there's that. And doing anything to get left momentum is, it does count. And 2-1 is possible. So, 2-2, it's definitely possible, but I seriously don't know how I got myself in this situation, but yeah, I just decided it was too much and I gave up, but they couldn't hit me for some reason. Anyway, by the way, I'm just going to tell you that I've organized these levels just like the normal Mario Bros. Levels. Yeah, that's why 2-2 is a water level. Anyway, this is good. It's possible. Okay, 2-3 is very easy. Now, it might look like I went left there, but nope. It's because I wall jumped. That's why I like the new Super Mario Bros. Levels rather than the Super Mario Bros. 1 levels, because they have wall jumping. But anyway, that level is possible. Okay, 2-4. You would expect this to be harder than 1-4, but no, ironically, I got this level done with 0 life loss, and I got it done in less than 10 seconds. Like, look at the timer, 292, that's 8 seconds. Wow, possible. Now, 3-1. Now, 3-1, well, it was actually pretty easy. I literally just speedrun through it, as you're seeing right here. It actually looks pretty cool with all the stuff happening. But yeah, this one's possible. 3-2. 3-2 is also possible. In fact, it's pretty easy. Except for one thing. If you go a little bit further, you'll see a pipe. And do not go in this pipe because you won't be able to go back out and you'll be soft locked. Look it. See? There you go. Even if you try to go through the P-switch, I did not intend for this to happen, but yeah, because I didn't think I would be trying to do this, to do my levels without mashing left. I didn't intend for that. So, yeah, that was not happening. Anyway, this one's possible.
Mario time!
3-3. Pretty easy. In fact, all of World 3 is easy besides that little part that I messed up on. But, yeah. Anyway, just watch this. It's pretty easy. Yeah. In fact, I'm surprised. That hammer thing and that jumping on the cannonball thing, that was just perfect timing right there. So, yeah. And then I just jumped and perfect. Boom! Easy level. And 3-4 is also really easy, so yeah, that's great, that's possible. All World 3. 4-1, very easy, just like 3-, well, not like 3-1, but like 3-2, very easy. But this was the calm before the storm, because, well, I'm just gonna tell you that 4-2 took probably over an hour to complete. perfect shell throw, perfect everything, then perfect wall jump off the thing, and landed into the pipe. Yes! This level is possible without mashing left. By the way, left clicks into the pipe don't count. So, yep. There you go. Oh yeah, and then 4-3 I did this. I don't know why I did this. That doesn't count. That left press doesn't count. Because it doesn't count. That wasn't necessary. Yeah, that's possible. And then 4-4 actually was really easy. I don't even have to say anything. It was so easy. Yeah. Look at this. But yeah, 4-2 is so hard. Yeah. All of World 4 besides World 4-2 and that little thing was possible. 5-1. Really easy. Yeah, it's really easy. Just look at this. I don't even have to commentate on this. In 5-2, I ended up dying a couple of times. Yeah, 5-1 was possible. And I ended up dying a couple of times, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that death was. Oh yeah, and this that first death that you saw, I'm pretty sure. I'm definitely sure that hitbox is not on me. That was just a very weird hitbox that was right there. But anyway, 5-2 is possible. 5-3, I also ended up dying a couple times. Mostly because I couldn't stop my momentum. So yeah. Oh, and I got another bad hitbox, by the way. Just look at this. Wait. Is this the right? No, that was. Oh, I cut it out. I forgot. I cut out the one with the bad hitbox. But one of those deaths were to a bad hitbox. But I ended up surviving, and it's possible. I don't know why my video is lagging from the recorder. I know it isn't lagging in the final product, but it's just lagging. Also, yeah, I ended up dying quite a lot of times in this one. But yeah, then this happened. These are some speedrun strats right here. Like, wow. Also, I messed that up again. But that left press doesn't count. So 5-4 is possible. 6-1, you were supposed to use invisible blocks to get up there and get a propeller mushroom. But yeah, that would have required you to go left. So instead, I used wall jump. And yeah, that worked out fine. And we ended up winning that. It's not 100 drops. But yeah, we ended up making it. So 6-1 is possible. 6-2 though. 6-2 looked impossible from the beginning. But to be honest, I did end up losing quite a bit of lives. But yeah, after about 5 minutes, I discovered that, well, I could just wall jump at, it had to be literally perfect. I'm kind of surprised I didn't manage to bounce off that bob-omb right there, by the way. But yeah, after a few minutes, I noticed that I could, with perfect timing, I could do this with the acorn and do that to end up perfectly where you won't get hit. And yeah, use the wall jump to get back to the left to get into that pipe. And yeah, 6-2 is possible, although it was a little bit precision based. So yeah, I swear only 1-2 is impossible. Or no, not to spoil anything, but there's a very little amount of stages that aren't possible in this one. So yeah, that's great. Anyway, 6-3 is easy. I managed to do it on my first try. So yeah. Look at that. Easy. Oh, I did it again. Well, that doesn't count again. I don't know why I keep doing that. Anyway, 6-4, the final, yeah, it's possible. I had to fight Larry, but it's pretty much useless. Okay, so 7-1. Well, it was really annoying because it was shooting bob-ombs at me. By the way, obviously all these levels I've made myself. So I'm just going to pretend that these aren't levels I made myself. So I'm going to pretend like I'm surprised by everything. And that I don't know everything, even though, just to let you know that these levels were all made myself. Also, yes, I overshot the flagpole, but that's possible. And 7-2, it's a water level. So that's also possible. Also, the dog is barking, so sorry if you hear some barking in the background. But yeah, 7-2 is possible. Of course, I said impossible, it's possible. Now, 7-3, I'm actually genuinely starting to get concerned that 1-2 is the only level that's impossible. That can't be. There's just no way. Well, 7-3 was very, very hard. As you can see, it was very, very hard. But yeah. Oh, by the way, you see I'm using the world maker. That's because I kind of lost my progress. It's been like a month since I did 6-4. So I just decided to do all these levels, the rest of these levels at once. And yeah, I played on the save file before, so yeah, it messed up my save file, so I just decided to do the world maker. So yeah, there you go. That's why you see make in the bottom left corner. But anyway, that level was possible. 7-4, I wanted to make this level really hard. So yeah, and it definitely was hard, alright. When you can't match left, try to get fire flowers. Wait, try to get fire flowers and stuff. Oh my god, oh my god, it's so hard. And then, well, look at this. I somehow managed to do that. Yeah, that was pretty cool how I did that. And I ended up winning that, completing that level. 8-1. Ironically, even though it's a cast level, it's really easy. So, yeah, as you can see, I can just speed run through it. So, yeah. 8-2 though. Oh, 8-2 was not good. I kept missing my bob-omb throws and stuff. And then, of course, when I got far, I died to the Koopa. But then I eventually ended up making it. It wasn't that hard. It was just a little difficult. And, yeah, that was easy. Oh, yeah, I forgot how to fight with Bowser Jr. there, but it was pretty easy. You could just wall jump. Pretty easy. Both of those levels are possible. 8-4, however, is not possible. By the way, I'm in Course Maker because my game crashed, and yeah, it did not save my world progress, so I just decided to do the Course Maker, but this one's not possible. As you can see, there is no way I'm going to be able to do that. So out of all the levels, only 2 were impossible. That is a really good ratio. I love playing Super Mario Maker too, and I also love Nico BBQs Without a Coin series. So yeah, we're combining them together. So can I beat my Super Mario Maker 2 levels without touching a single coin? The rules are simple. You see that coin counter on the top left of the screen? You need that to stay at 0 for the whole run. So, without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so I don't know what happened to 1-1, but it just totally deleted. Like, I don't know what happened. I have not touched my download folder, but the footage is gone. But luckily, it's possible, so let's go to 1-2. But I ended up beating the level. But I ended up deleting the clip because that's what I always do. Now, 1-2, as you can see, it had some problems. It had some real problems. It was just problem just like it was in the Don't Turn Left challenge. But yeah, I put so many coins here. I got soft locked so many times trying to do this, but I eventually ended. But yeah, after a couple minutes, I managed to make it. I just had to damage boost through here. Luckily, this was one wide. If it wasn't, I probably would be soft locked. But yeah, I was really worried about this Vine, but luckily Vine blocks don't give coins. I really thought they did, but yeah, I had to dodge some more coins while getting to the flagpole, but that was easy. So I have a path that goes to 1-4, so I don't have to do 1-3, and I'm lucky I don't because it's definitely impossible. This is the first level that's impossible. There is 0 way I'm doing that. So 1-4 is mandatory. We have to do it. And it was another vine block, and it was also very hard. It was hard last time as well. But yeah, that was horrible. Luckily, 1-4 was possible. By the way, I have made some changes to these levels. I've improved them a little bit. So now there's no more enemy spam and stuff, etc. Anyway, that's possible. 2-1 though. Oh no, I thought this was impossible. Wait a minute, how did I do that? Oh my god, I put so many coins in this level. And there's a pink coin and a piranha plant. There's no way I can... What? I did that. I don't know how I did that, but 2-1 is possible. 2-2 and 2-3 are also possible. 2-4 is also possible, but pretty hard. Yeah, after a very rough World 2, though, all of World 3 was pretty easy. All the levels did not have many coins in them, so it was very easy. Ugh. But 2-1 was really hard, but that's possible. Okay, so 4-2 isn't really notable besides that invisible block. Yeah. So I just took the little shortcut, and it was really easy. And I barely avoided this pink coin. Barely avoided it. That is really good right there. Anyway, the rest of World 4 and World 5 aren't really notable. They're really easy. And 6-1 is where the difficulty starts to ramp up. You need to use invisible blocks to get up there, or use the on-off switch, which, well, it was really hard, but I eventually got it. And it took like 10 attempts. I know I'm only showing one here, but it took like 10 attempts. So yeah, also switch and witch rhymed. So yeah. The rest of World 6 isn't really noteworthy. I know we're skipping through this really quick, but because 8-2 is, well, you know, World 8 in general actually is going to be really hard, but we'll get to that later. 7-1 is where you'll start to see that it starts to get really hard. Because, well, 7-1 isn't really a hard level in terms of coins, but it is just genuinely just a hard level. Just generally, but I eventually made it. And then 7-4. 7-2 is a water level, so that's going to be obviously easy. 7-3 has 0 coins in the whole level. So 7-4. 7-4 isn't really hard in terms of coins, but it's just hard in general. This is the hardest castle level I've ever made. So, yeah. This took 30 attempts. I had 100 lives when I was with this. As you can see, I only had 67 now. Okay, so here is where the challenge comes in. 8-2. This single pink coin stopped me. There's a stair of coins, and, well, you're going to see in a bit, and you use a P-switch to get up to a secret area if you want to. But, yeah, you don't want those coins. So, you have to use a POW block to get rid of them, and then you would use a shell to just get rid of the bricks and go in as Small Mario. But that single pink coin stopped me because I couldn't, like, that pink coin was not affected by POWs. So, yeah, at 40 minutes later, this happened. Perfect timing. Perfect everything. Barely missed the coin and barely succeeded. That took 40 minutes. Like, seriously. And 8-3 is pretty hard as well because of all these coins, and it's an airship level, but it definitely isn't as hard. It only took like a couple minutes instead of 40 minutes like it took last time. 8-2, I will always remember those two numbers whenever I think of a coinless challenge because that took so long. But 8-4, it's pretty hard because of the pink coins. They're put in such easy spots, and I kept running into the last one, which is so ironic because I kept running into the one that's it's making the challenge harder, not easier, ironically, because an easy pink coin is making this challenge harder. But eventually I made it, and it is possible to beat my Mario Maker levels without touching a single coin. Hello, I'm Game Boy Lyrics, and we are going to be beating Super Mario Bros. Without pressing left a single time. Nico has not done this yet. So anyway, 1-1. Now 1-1 was very easy as you would expect. I just sped ran it and completed it. 1-2, also very easy. I know both of these were recorded from my camera. It's okay. By World 2 that won't happen. But anyway, 1-3. But yeah, even though it was a sky level, I still managed to speedrun it. 1-4 was actually easier than 1-3 to be honest. 2-1, very, very easy. Like almost as easy as 1-1. So yeah, 2-2 is a water level, so you already know this one's gonna be. In fact, I'm just gonna say right now, all water levels are possible, just to get that out of the way. 2-3 is a sky level, but just like 1-3, I still managed to speedrun it. And 2-4, well, it was very easy. Wow, this is looking good so far. So let's go into World 3 next. Okay, 3-1. Very, very, well, actually, it was not that easy. Like, it was pretty hard at some places, and that unfortunate death also happened. But, yeah, anyway, then this is me just failing the one-up trick several times. Like, yeah, I'm so bad at it. I eventually ended up making it. So let's go to 3-2, which was also very easy. So let's go to 3-3. Now 3-3 somehow, just like 1-3 and 2-3, I managed to just speed run through it. Like seriously. Like just look at this. See, look at that. I just sped ran through the whole level. Anyway, 3-4 is also possible. 4-1, you know what, I definitely didn't just take a green screen and put the speedrun on top of the Nintendo Switch software thing. I definitely didn't do that. That's for sure. Anyway, yeah, yeah, I know it looks very similar, but I didn't do that. I definitely didn't put a green screen on it or anything. But yeah, anyway, 4-2. Now, 4-2 is possible, but you can't get the warp in World 4. Now, this is going to be important for later on. But yeah, and it looks like you can get the warp, but you just have to use a task trick. So yeah, but that's going to be important later on, not to spoil anything. But yeah, anyway, 4-3 was very hard. It took me like 15 minutes and 10 attempts to do because of the semi-solids and the fact that it's a sky level. But then the 4-4 stops us dead in our tracks. Yeah, the bottom path is where we need to go to get to the Bowser fight. But because I hate this. This level is an infinitely repeating level, infinitely scrolling. So you have to get the right path in order to go for Bowser. So yeah, this level is impossible. First impossible level. Now, like I said, there's a task trick to do this, but it involves pushing Mario further to the right of the screen, and it also involves using this pipe clip, I think. At least that's one strategy I found. That's how they save time in task speedruns of the game, but that's a task speedrun. I cannot do that. So, yeah. Okay, so post-editing, I actually forgot. This will be impossible anyway for two other reasons. The first one is that you can't reach the warp zone without, you can't do a clip. You can't do a clip through a block without mashing left. So, yeah, that level was very easy. In fact, all the levels were really easy. From World 5 to World 8, they were all really easy. Except for 5-2, which took me like 10 minutes because it's very hard. But anyway, 5-3 was easy. 5-4 was actually, you know what, 5-4 is a clone of 2-4, but I don't have the clip for 5-4. But anyway, it's possible since it's a clone of 2-4. But yeah, that's a shame. Actually, I don't have 6-1's clip either. I don't know what happened to both of them. But yeah, 6-1 is possible as well as 6-2. And yeah, I got the fire flower because it's already impossible to beat this game without pressing left, so I might as well have just got it anyway. But yeah, 6-3 is possible. 6-4, I definitely didn't lose the clip again and had to replace it with a warpless run. Definitely didn't do that. That's what didn't happen. Yeah. Anyway, 7-1, very hard. It's like the same level of difficulty as 4-3. Very hard. 7-2 was a water level though, so I mean, yeah, it was definitely gonna be easy. We're getting close.
7-4. I thought I was a little worried by this level because it's another one of those levels like 4-4, the infinitely auto-scrolling one, but eventually I managed to get it without pressing left. So yeah. 8-1 took 10 attempts, but I finally got it. 8-2 was very similar, and yes, I kind of did a bullet bill glitch there. But yeah, 8-3. Oh, the Hammer Bros. Oh my god, look at this. Like, 8-3 has too many Hammer Bros. Look at that. And that. And this. Like, oh my god. I eventually ended up beating it after a couple of tries. But that was absolutely horrible. And then 8-4, unfortunately, is impossible. Because you need, like, you need 2 left presses in this one. One to get up the invisible block and one to get into the water area. So that means unfortunately this level is not possible either. But the minimum amount of left presses I got was 3 left presses. So yeah. And with that I beat Super Mario Bros. While only pressing left 3 times. Hello, I am Gameboy Lear, and we are going to be trying to beat my Mario Maker levels backwards. So I'm just going to spawn Mario at the flagpole, and we have to get to the starting arrow. That's about it, so let's start. 1-1 is easy, very easy. 1-2, as you can see, is also very easy. And so is 1-3, as you can see right here. The only hard levels was 1-4. It's always been hard in every single one of these challenges, and due to a combination of some Hammer Bros, an invisible block, and a whole bunch of other stuff, it made it very hard, but I finally managed to beat it. So on to World 2 next. Okay, so 2-1. 2-1 was very easy. 2-2 was a water level. In fact, all water levels are possible, so yeah, just to get all those out of the way. 2-3 was easy, and 2-4 actually was very easy. Well, actually, no, it wasn't. I actually died a couple times because, well, it's Bowser. He literally comes immediately when I spawn in. So, yeah, that's bad, but I still managed to complete the level. So anyway, 3-1. Well, it was very easy, and so was 3-2, as you're seeing right here. But 3-3 was actually pretty hard because of the fact that, well, like, you have to go uphill, you have to go up because there's a large, like, downward area at the end of the level. So you have to go down, and it's very hard with all the Koopas, and you literally have to bounce off of a bonsai bill, which their hitboxes are so weird you can't even do that. But I eventually made it to the end. So 3-4. Actually, Bowser didn't really get in the way this time. I mean, because he spawned a little bit to the left side. He spawned a little farther away, so it was much easier to complete this level. So yeah, we're doing good so far. On to World 4. 4-1. It's actually like one of the shortest levels I've made. So yeah, it's easy. 4-2 is also very easy. But 4-3, yeah. This, I'm just going to tell you, this is the first level that's impossible without a power-up, without a specific power-up, because when you eventually get to it, the gap is so big, you can't get past it without using the propeller suit or acorn. As you're about to see right here, I kept dying, and then, yeah, the piranha plant ruins it. The piranha plant completely ruins it. If it wasn't there, I probably would be able to make this jump, just maybe. But nope, I had to get a propeller suit from 4-2 that I had literally just acquired in order to beat this level. And I still almost messed it up, but I managed to get through. 4-4. It's pretty hard, but you expect that from a castle level, so yeah. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. I mean, we've had one nearly impossible level, but we're doing good so far. So let's go on to World 5 next after this. And well, really, to be perfectly honest, there is not really much to say about World 5. I'm just saying World 5-1 is very easy, as you're seeing right here. 5-2 is very easy. Actually, you know what? 5-2 is a water level, so we didn't discuss it. But 5-3 is easy. 5-3 is a night level, so I mean, yeah. Also, I kind of messed that up, as you saw right there. I always do that, but yeah. 5-4 also very. Actually, no. 5-4 was actually pretty hard not because of Bowser's time. It was because of the end, or well, the beginning of the level. Right here, I had to really just jump on top of the platform without dying. So 6-1. 6-1 is another level that's impossible without a power-up, because of the fact that you need to do the on-off switch from that side, and well, you can't. You can go up on the top area, but that requires a propeller suit, so I needed to get one from 5-3, and well, that worked, and I was able to complete the level that way. And actually, that's the only level in World 6 that gave us problems. Every other level was really easy and possible. So let's move on to World 7. And well, World 7 didn't really give us any problems either. But in 7-3 did, because, well, it's another level that needs a specific power-up, mostly because of the fact that you're supposed to be jumping down from the top over there, and you're only supposed to be down here to get a star coin, but yeah, you can't do that, so you need a propeller suit. You can't even use it with an acorn. You need a propeller suit. The propeller suit is the only thing that can get you high enough. But other than that, this level is pretty easy. So let's move on to 7-4. 7-4, I decided to use my propeller suit, even though it wasn't really a hard even though I didn't really need it. That's just because this level is really hard. I decided to make it hard. So yeah. And with that, I was able to speedrun the level. So let's go to the final world, World 8. And 8-1. 8-1 does not lead us off to a good start because of the fact that, well, you need a power-up. This is another level that you need a specific power-up to beat because of this ledge. I don't really need to explain it. It's way too high. So yeah, but I didn't have a propeller suit anymore. I lost it in 7-4. So I had to do this crazy set of moves, bouncing off of a bonsai bill, nearly dying in lava but saving myself, and finally barely making it to the start arrow. Wow. 8-2. 8-2 is actually very easy. Like, it's very easy. I don't really need to say it. 8-3. 8-3, the only thing notable is that since the starting arrow isn't the end, well, as you're gonna see, I can just skip fighting Bowser Jr. at the beginning. So yeah, I can just run and I don't even care. But yeah, that's about the only notable thing. So 8-4, the final battle. Or actually, I think it's 8-Castle. So yeah, final battle. Not really much difficult than previously. So yeah, I guess that's it. Now this is still difficult, by the way, but isn't really influenced that much. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm surprised that none of these levels have been impossible. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.